just want you to you can go ahead and finish. Yeah. Actually, yeah, no, we'll just stop there. Okay, good work, guys. Okay, so I'm going to show you the first thing. If I borrow the ball, please. I'm going to get you just right there at the line. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is learn the correct wrist position. Okay, so our fundamentals are that we're going to stay square to the shot. We're going to have the correct wrist position. We're going to be hitting balls with, they say, little or no backswing. I prefer to use the term minimal because there is going to be some backswing depending on the position you're in, but you want no more than is necessary. So generally speaking with dinking, you're never going to have to bring the racket back behind your body. You're going to be able to just keep it out front. So notice how my paddle forms an L. My palm is facing the direction that I'm hitting, my palm, right? So it's really important to have that palm, right? So just let go of the racket, put your hand out there. Your palm is going to be facing the direction that you're hitting, right? Even though that feels weird. Because we want full engagement here, full engagement here. So you put your paddle back in your hand. So even though your hand is on your handle, your palm, I want you to feel your palm right through the handle. That's where I'm hitting the ball. That's how I'm hitting the ball, right? On the keep it to my forehand, right? So this is what allows you to, this is what allows you to keep control, directional control, without overhitting it and hitting the ball out in front of you at all times, okay? So now, why is that important? When I'm volleying, can you step back to the white line? Okay, hit me a ball that I'm going to volley. Oops. Try and keep it to my forehand side. Forehand side. There we go. Yeah. So if you watch my palm, where's my palm facing when I make my shot? Same shot, right? So palm facing where I'm aiming when I'm dinking, palm facing where I'm aiming when I'm volleying. Now watch the drop shot. Come on up to the net. See it? So it's the same wrist position on all three shots, right? So this is why we call it a fundamental. It's fundamental to a whole bunch of things that we're doing. And learning this position is going to help you with dinking, volleying, and drop shots, which is why I said, and what? And deception, yes, for sure. Oh yeah, I got to bring that point in. Okay, so if we're dinking, right, every once in a while I want to hit a speed up. Oops, I did that poorly. Okay. Right? So that was a volley speed up using the exact same wrist position. We hit a lot of, you can just leave it there, don't worry about it. We hit a lot of speed ups in pickleball. In fact, you play slow only until you get an opportunity to speed up, right? And that speed up shot, you have no choice but to hit it from this wrist position. So if the only time you ever put your paddle into this position is to hit a speed up, everybody knows it's coming, right? But if you dink this way, if you volley this way, and if you hit drop shots this way, people are used to seeing your wrist in that position. It's automatically in the right position for the speed up, so nobody sees it coming, right? Or if they see it coming, they think, oh, here comes the speed up. Then you hit a soft shot, or you hit a volley, or you hit something else, right? So learning this fundamental is important. So we're going to be working on this today. And this is going to carry us through from dinking to drops. Okay, there's one last point I want to make, and then I'm going to talk about the backhand on this. And that is, we're dinking from here. Keep it to my forehand. Keep it to my forehand. Okay, keep it to my forehand. Right, so I'm backing up. Right? Now I'm at the baseline. I'm hitting a dink from the baseline. So there really is no difference between a dink and a drop except where you are. You're hitting it to the same place. If you can hit a drop and a dink, you can hit anything in between as a ground stroke from an open stance. So that's another advantage that you get by learning this wrist position, is that wherever you are in the court from whatever angle, if you have to put a shot into the kitchen, you've got the wrist fundamental. Does that make sense? So that's me selling you the shot. I'm selling you on the fundamental. I think it's sold. Right? Okay, got buy-in? Good. Are you
Well,
sold?
Two questions. Feels weird.
It does.
I have to try it.
Yeah. I don't want you to think it's negotiable. It is something you're going to have to learn if you want to play pickleball well.
Straight.
I just took this on to serve.
Oh yeah, it's also on the serve too, yeah.
So I do have a question though, because when I'm doing the drop shot and I'm rolling the wheel of the bicycle,
Yep.
am I still doing that?
Yep. So that's just a top spin. Watch. Oops. Right, so I'm still making contact out here. I'm still rolling the wheel on the bicycle, creating the top spin, but I'm just doing it with that wrist position. No, I can do it on dinks too. I can dink cross court with top spin, and it creates a lot of trouble for the person. Yeah. Yep.
I always have two questions. Do you guys know the deal on what is backswing? Do you know what backswing is? When Brett says little or no backswing. Yes, swinging your back before you hit.
Oh.
You know that? Yeah, I did. I learned it 2 months ago.
I used the term backswing every day. I talked to her for a year before she understood what it meant.
I was at the instructor 2 course, and then I started asking people here, like gay and different people, I have no idea what the hell he's talking about. If you golf or if you play baseball or something like that, you know backswings. Yeah. If your person talks in that thing, right? In that way. That's a good point. Yeah, because I think one week you said don't do that. Keep it in front of you when you're dinking. So I try and do that.
Yeah.
Suppose you're open as well. You're constantly open if you got your hand fully extended back. Yeah. What are you ready to?
For dinking, you don't want to bring the racket back behind you. You want to keep it out in front of you. Anyway, I don't want to get lost in that. Okay, so now let's.
I had a second point. The second point is in terms of deception. You sit little fuck Billy this morning. Billy has crazy deception. He leaves his paddle right here, and he just is on fire. He leaves it right in this position, right? And he just goes from there. And I'm like, I've never seen anybody with such good deception as Billy. He's crazy.
And by deception, you're meaning
you
that
have
you
no
don't
idea
know
what he's going to do.
coming.
You have no idea. He's like standing there with a little smile on his face.
Yeah. And then he
He's
whacks
standing
it.
like this.
Yeah.
It's just on fire. It's crazy.
As the ball is coming towards him, he prepares his paddle to receive it, and he's watching you to see where you're going to be, and then he just hits the shot.
And it's just a little brat. It makes it up.
Probably wasn't picked up by the camera, the microphone. Anyway. Okay, so now I've talked about the palm. The backhand, the other side of your palm, like literally drill a hole right through your hand. The back of your hand has to face the person on your backhand. So if you're backhand dinking, I'm not thinking about the racket. I'm thinking about where's the back of my hand going. Right? Yep. So if I'm going cross court, the back of my hand at contact, the back of my hand is pointing to where I'm hitting the ball. And if I think of that, that prevents the paddle from coming around like this, right? You want the back of your hand going on the line that you're hitting the ball. So that's our backhand dink. So we've got a forehand dink and a backhand. Forehand dink and a backhand. Okay? And then the last point I want to make is about receiving the ball. So out here is backhand. In line with this leg is backhand. Center of my body is backhand. This side is forehand. All right, so backhand, 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 forehand. Backhand, backhand, forehand, forehand. Anything out on this side is going to be forehand. All right? So between my legs, most things are going to be backhand. Right? I can, if I want to, hit a forehand as well. Right? But the chances of me missing the shot are much higher than a backhand. That's outside of my leg. This is inside. Anything that's between my knees, I'm going to try and hit it with a backhand typically. Unless I have a reason I want to put it over there. Right? Then I might switch. So between your knees, backhand or forehand, but your default should be backhand. right? So when you're doing this first part of our dinking warm-up, you're actually hitting backhand to backhand, right? That first part should be backhand to backhand. Why am I teaching you that? Because when we start doing drops from back there and volleys from up here, we want this position to be default backhand, right? Because if I hit a ball right into her body, she has a much better chance of returning it as a backhand than turn around trying to hit a forehand. So if you just develop the habit of everything in between my knees on a dink is a backhand, it's going to help you when you do your volleys and when you do your drops. Make sense? All right. Let's start hitting some balls. That was my forced lecture to start off, give you all of the information in one chunk. Okay, now and then you'll have this video to refer back to. All right, so what we're going to do now is Angela's going to switch with Neil, and we're going to do some rallying back and forth. Boom, boom, boom. No, that's for you. You guys, there you go. We're just going to go back and forth from between our knees. In the center, just back and forth. And I want you to work on this wrist position. And then, right? Because you're receiving the ball between your knees, right? So you can do one of those every once in a while. Yeah, we're just staying between our knees. Right now we're just volleying backhand between our knees. Yeah. There you go. You got it. Nope. Beautiful. Nope. All right, Angela and Neil can switch now. Or sorry, no, Neil and I will switch now. Neil and I will switch now. And then you'll switch over here. You're going to... This is what I was trying to do. All right. Okay, so we're going to go. Oops. Ah! All right. All right. 1 sec.
I know my other question
Stop.
I have.
Yeah.
My other question is do you do the ball in your arms?
Yep.
With the ball?
The ball in the air, just
Yeah, perfect.
You do that?
These are things people don't know. You assume they know.
Yeah.
the half volley as well. That's when you play now that you didn't play before.
Yeah. Half volley is a short bounce. All right, so I want you to try now. We're going to try and dink back and forth. I noticed that both of you are slicing under the ball, which is causing a little bit of backspin. I want you to control your spin so you're only doing it on purpose. So right now we're trying to hit the ball without spin. Right? So we're going to just hit like 10 balls, and I want you to watch the holes on the ball and see which way the ball is spinning, and then we're going to stop and talk about it. Okay? See how it's spinning really fast? And when I hit it, it hardly has any spin. Oh, that one had a lot. So do you see what I'm talking about? Yep. So when you're hitting with a lot of spin, the holes move really fast. They get blurry. When you hit with less spin, you can actually see the holes, right? So the reason you're hitting with spin is because instead of hitting through the ball, you're slicing through the ball. So when I slice through the ball, it causes it to spin, right? And this is what's happening. So I want you to think about just lifting the ball.
So am I holding my racket wrong? Because
No, your stroke is like this. You're punching down towards the ground rather than lifting. Yeah, so let's just work on lifting. That was beautiful. Okay. Okay, get under and left. Yeah. Yeah, you'll get there. You can, you can. Okay, just pause for a second. Okay. So, I hear from students all the time, I can't. Right? You just said it, I can't stop it. Yeah? And I hear that from people all the time. It's my job to show you that you can. You can, you just have to learn how. Okay? So I'm going to teach you how.
Susan
Yeah.
is the queen of I can't.
I don't know how to stop it.
Yet. Yeah, we're going to get there. All right. So,
Or we'll shame you.
can you grab a ball out of there, Neil? Here's a ball for you, Charlotte. Okay. Let's talk about what causes spin. Bounce the ball straight up in the air with very little spin. Very little spin. Okay, awesome. Everybody can do that. See that? Everybody can do that. Now we're going to bounce it with spin. So, okay, awesome. So we know how to hit it with spin and without spin. So if we hit it off the ground without spin, it'll look kind of like this, right? Right? If we hit it off the ground with spin, we need to tip our racket a little bit, right? So try that. Try it with spin and without spin. Good. Yeah. Okay. Everybody's got that. Awesome. So now you know how to hit the ball without spin. You can. So we're going to try and dink now without spin. Or with very little spin. Okay? Let's try it. Just apply what you just showed me you can do. Oops. All right. Yeah, you're getting there. There you go. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay, Neil, you and I are going to do this. I'm going to just push me that ball, like dink it to me. I'm going to catch it on my paddle. I'm going to drop it. I'm going to bump it back to you. You're going to catch it. No, I want you to catch it. And then bump it back to me. Catch it. Bump it back to me. Catch. And then bump it back to Neil. Okay. So that's what you and I are going to do now. Ready? Catch. It's okay. Catch it. You got it. See how much less spin you have now? Okay? It's just a matter of learning to control the ball. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, now let's just go continuously back and forth. Let it go. Continuously back and forth. Yeah, you're getting there. So one of the reasons why you're having trouble, you're trying to keep your wrist out, but don't forget you can let your racket head drop as long as you maintain this the back of your hand, as long as it's going to where I'm hitting the ball.
I'm holding it like this. Should I be holding it more like this?
No,
I'm good like that.
Yeah, you're fine. Right? The trick is to get the paddle head going flat to the ball rather than slicing down through the ball. Make sense?
It does.
All right. We're going to try one more minute, and then we're going to move on. Okay? Because we don't have to solve every problem today. Okay?
Yes, Neil's doing very well.
I see that. That's why I'm not giving him feedback. There you go. You got it now. You've got it now. You've got it now. Yeah, it's just a matter of practicing. Okay, you got it. Okay, so that's awesome.
Is your point that you need to know both? Like, there's nothing wrong with Charlotte spinning a ball. It's just that she needs to do it on purpose.
Yes, you need to be right. She's spinning the ball on every shot, not on purpose. It's just built into her stroke. And if we're going to do an effective drop shot later on in the second half of the hour, and you have that spin in your shot, it's going to be very difficult for you to do a drop shot, right? Because you're slicing down through the ball rather than lifting the ball. Make sense? Yeah. Yeah. I don't want you too focused on the wheel right now. We're really focused on the wrist position right now. She is, yeah. Yep. Okay, so let's try some dinking now diagonally. So Neil, you're going to be with, sorry, what did I just do? I'm teaching 2 people, not 3. I'm going to dig with Neil. So Neil, you stay there. So we're going to go back and forth. Who has a ball? Do you have a... Okay. Neil, you and I are going to dig back and forth now. Nice. I like your wrist position, Neil. I like your wrist position. Beautiful. Now this is for Charlotte. Charlotte was asking about spinning the wheel. Oh, good. Okay, we got that. Angela, you and I are going to change positions. You're great, man. You're doing good. All right, actually, I'm going to change. Angela, you stay here. I'm going to get you 2 to switch so Charlotte and I can go forehand to forehand. All right, we're just going forehand to forehand now. Charlotte? Just try and hit it relatively flat right now. Yeah. Very nice, Charlotte. I'm going to pause you for a second. Okay. I want you to relax. Relax your grip. Relax your grip. Nice and soft. Okay. You're bringing the racket back quite a bit. We don't need to bring the racket back for this distance. So let's just try and keep it out front. I'm just going to go, oops, nice and easy. We'll grab a new ball out of there. Ah. Yeah. Good. Sorry? Yeah. Okay. So right now your arm is really straight and rigid from here to here. Let's get our elbow down near our rib cage. Okay. So when I'm hitting the ball, this shoulder joint is able to swing in this movement.
Okay.
This forearm is out in front.
Yeah.
Right? Paddle is back. There you go. So just you'll be more relaxed, and you want this to be able to swing like a pendulum here.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And so keep your elbow reasonably close to your rib cage. There we go. Good. Okay. There you go. That's beautiful. See how much softer it is? How much softer it is? Okay, grab another ball. Beautiful, Charlotte. Nice backhand, Neil. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh yeah, look at that. You're thinking like a pro now. Feel better? Yeah, good. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to switch over. Neil should be teaching this class. Look at this. Look at him. That's awesome. Okay, I'm going to let you dink with Angela. I'm going to work with Neil. See if I can spot any holes in this man's game. So did you play squash, Neil? Did you play squash at all? Did you play squash at all? No? Badminton, okay. Yep. Yeah. You got it, dude. You got it. Does it feel good? All right. So now we spent about 30 minutes on that, but that's okay because that's a fundamental, right? That's something that you're going to need to, all the drilling that we do, we need to remember to maintain that wrist position, right? Maintain that stroke, maintain that body position. You guys are through the fundamental stage. You're now at the 300 level stage, which means that we take the fundamentals and we apply them to movement. But until we have the fundamentals, we really can't go on to the movement part, right? So that's why I just needed to cover that quickly at the beginning. Okay, so let's play a kitchen game now and try. Remember, I know Charlotte's really competitive. You said it on a video. I have it on. On video. I'm very competitive.
Oh, I said it on my spiel.
There you go. Yeah. So we're going to play a kitchen game. The idea is to apply what we've just been working on. So we're not trying to win. We're trying to use the correct fundamentals and win. If that makes any sense.
Oh, game on.
So for the last half of this now, we're just going to focus on the drilling. I'm going to stop harping on the fundamentals. I probably, unless I see something really egregious, I probably won't mention it again until the next lesson. And at the beginning of the next lesson, we'll do a little brief review of the fundamental, just to make sure everybody's got it, and then we'll work on the drilling. So, okay, we'll play a kitchen game. Have you played kitchen games before? Okay. Okay, so everything's going to be in the kitchen. Yeah. Everything needs to be in the kitchen. That's it. Okay, so blue line in. Oh, gotcha. Out. Nice try. You don't get to play, Neil. I was only going to hit the ball to Charlotte. Yeah. Oh! Uh-oh. Oh, I missed it. 0-5. Then. You hit the net. Oh yeah, Neil's. Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking. Yeah. Oh. Oh, my sir. 501. Out. Oh. Who served that? I'm going to serve.
Noted Billy today.
6. You're over here. Whoa.
Me too.
702. Oh, kitchen. I was in the kitchen. Side out. Yes, 7-1.
Yeah, switch. We're doing old stuff, we're doing new stuff. Or we yell at you.
Out. On the board. You got her. You gotta cover your line when you're playing Neil.
Don't say that, Brett. I'll say that in 2 seconds.
I was in the kitchen.
Was it a volley?
Yeah, I hit a volley. We're getting too excited.
Say that in the kitchen?
Neil's sucking me into the kitchen. Who serve? Fine. 7-3. Out. 7-3-2. Oh, you had me, but you hit it too hard.
I was just thinking, the reason why I think you get away with that shot, sticky shot, is because Neil is in this position. You are in this position all the time.
Yeah.
Right?
He's got a good wrist.
Get away with that. Yeah. There's no one who do it.
7-3. Oh! 8-3. Oh no. 8-3-2. Nine, 3-2. Oh, nice try. 391. Ooh, nice shot, Charlotte. Oh. Watch out. Who served?
9-4. 9-4.
Did I serve? Okay.
Brett, over here? Yeah. Serving?
Okay. What's the score? 10. 9-3? 9-4. That out? Okay.
She called you after you gave her that ball? What a meeting.
Out. 5? Oh, I think you saved me there, Charlotte. Yeah, you started. You were over there. I've lost the score. We have 9. 9-5? Okay. 9-5-1. I was going to give it to you, but 10-4. Out. Good game. All right. All right, play one more round. Well, we only have 10 minutes for this lesson, so we'll play one more round of this. Guys against the girls. Guys against the girls. You can serve. All right, 0-0. Whoa. I want a new partner. Out. Uh-oh. There's. Ooh. That's your point. You got a point. 1. Nice try. You got your hips to turn. That's the goal. Oh boy. What are we at? 3? 3-0-2. Oh. 4-0-2. Yeah. Yeah, anything coming from this court this way, in the middle should be hers. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. You're right. That's the proper way to do it, but that's okay. Today's day one. We're learning stuff. Yeah, that's okay. We're learning today. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear. She's trying to win. 4? 4. 402. Oh! 502. Beautiful wrist. Oh, 602. Out. 702. Out. 802. That was a great shot, Neil. $902. Out. 1002. We're not going to pickle you, are we? Oh! Yeah. Okay, this is the lightning round. Every point you get is worth 5 points now. Every point you get is worth 5 points now. Is it out? 5, 10, 2. 5, 10, 2. Oh, no. 10, 5, 1. Nicely done. Oh, nice game. Okay. All right. So, the good news is, for the drop section, which we're about to do next, we've already covered the fundamental for it. Right? So we don't have to do that. We can go straight into some drop drills. Let's grab a drink, have a blink, and then we'll come back and we'll do the second hour. Drink and a blink.